And so the other thing I want you to do is right now, because again, we're doing this because you want people to get to know you, right?
Yeah.
You're still calculating. You're still calculating. And I don't need no script.
Yeah.
Because of all those real moments we've already had, right? So when it's like, yo, he wants people to know him, I'm gonna ask some questions and say, how bad you want this to be?
Yeah.
Because I can take you there, but you got to go there as well. And this is practice, people, to be clear. For those that are listening, this is an opportunity for him to connect you more to his brand and what he is trying to achieve. So again, you carried some of those traits with you. How does it make you feel, for one, being a man, when other men even take advantage of you? Be different. It's kind of different when it's a woman. You like, hey, that bitch got me for a dinner date, ain't give me no, and now I'm out for 300-400, but life is still good. On to the next one. But when it's your homies,
I mean, it just sucks because it's like you do so much for people and you put them in positions, you literally sweat blood and tears, and then you tell them no one time, and then all hell breaks loose, and you're the worst person in the world, you're this and you're that, and it just sucks because, again, like, I'm a nice person. I'm gonna give everything I have to whatever I do because that's just me. I don't know how to half-ass anything. So when I get into a relationship with people, anything from working their dogs to if somebody asks me advice, all of that stuff, I take it very personal. And that's one thing that Trevor also has taught me and chastised me a little bit for, is I don't need to take things so personal. There's a certain point where, again, you're gonna give more than you have to, and a lot of people will bleed you dry. They'll suck it out of you and leave you there left, and you always got to make sure that you're gonna be able to take care of yourself and your family. And I wasn't doing that for a long time. You know, I'd be upset, I'd be pissed off because of other people taking advantage of me, and it's just frustrating. And you know, you take it out on the people you love. You're either short with your dogs or your kids or your wife or whatever it's gonna be, and that's not fair to them because they aren't the reason why you're in this bad mood. There's been a couple times me and Trevor have gotten together, and he didn't even know, because like I'm a fairly private person, and we'd do something and Rocco would do something that's not even big. He didn't even notice Rocco messed up, and I just lose my shit. And it's just because I wanted him to be perfect, because I felt like we had to be perfect to be accepted by this world of people that were never going to accept us anyways, because we're not going to be what they want us to be. I'm not going to fit in nobody's cookie cutter shape, and that's one thing that I had to learn. We learned a lot from Jesper Anderson, the Danish military guy, one of the best handlers I've ever seen. He's very precise, he's very calculated, and I tried to be that because, again, he has a good dog, let's try to do it how he did it. And whenever we would do that, Rocco would be bad, because that's not us. And when I finally figured out, like, my swag, my flavor, the way I was gonna be, the way I was gonna do stuff, our relationship changed. We have way more fun, and Rocco does some pretty impressive stuff because he does have that freedom to go and be himself, because I'm being myself, and a dog is going to be a direct reflection of you. You have to lead that pack. They're going to echo you.
I see. And if you said you wanted people to know more about you, so if I just left an open-ended question up and said, what is it that you want them to know, what would you tell them? You felt like somebody had to know something about you. What is it that they should know?
I'm somebody you want in your corner, man. In short, that's it. Just anybody I'm around, they benefit. They're gonna be happier. They're gonna enjoy it. They're gonna understand, because I'm gonna break it down to the level that they are at. There's a lot of times people are saying stuff to me and I'm just looking at them like, what the hell are you even talking about? And I work with dogs, so I can only imagine about the average dog owner, person trying to learn about this, and they're gonna feel dumb, they're gonna feel confused. And these are all things that I felt, because I'm like, well shit, somebody's saying this to me, I should know what it means, and I have no clue. But a lot of the times people don't understand what they're talking about either, so they're just trying to make it seem like they're better by knowing something that you don't. And if you can't explain something to a child, if you can't simplify it for a kid to understand, you don't really understand it. So, I mean, it's all of this stuff is lessons that I've needed to know, and I've been going through them, and you're gonna keep going through the same shit until you learn what you need to learn from it. And at the end of the day, you got to be yourself. And I stopped being myself, and that's the worst thing that you could ever do, because people are around me because I'm Stan, and when I'm not Stan, people don't want to be around.
And so we'll finish.